How many people here don't know what they want to do in like course-wise and grad school? Awesome, because I was there too, right? I started out, one course at a time. I guess it's easier when, they say that, oh, these three courses are mandatory and you have to do it. But then the electives come up and you're like, okay, I really don't know where to go. So the idea is you don't have to know what you want to do, right? And that's why it's called elective. You want to try different things, and I highly recommend, looking at other departments, the CS department. Besides that, I tried HR, I tried marketing, I tried XML, like I tried everything, project management, because my idea was, hey, I don't know what I like, and that's why I'm going to try. And you never know, some research opportunity will come up, and some professor will have a great project for you, and you just jump on that opportunity. But it's totally fine if you don't have a plan. So that's where I come from, and a lot of my other classmates knew exactly what they wanted to do, and they knew exactly which courses they wanted to take, and they did really well too. So either way, it's gonna be fine.
So networking is really a point I oftentimes emphasize to my friends or fellow MCer about how to find a job. For my experience or my example, I actually got my internship through the networking event that hosted by our Kevin D'Souza professor. And before that event, I was frustrated applying online, everything, go to career fairs. It's not saying that applying online career fair is not efficient or something, but there is every avenue you can get to the finish line, which is get your internship job, that you have to utilize that. So networking oftentimes is the one avenue that students will kind of ignore. So networking is definitely a key. It's not the only way, but I probably will grade it like, the best way to get a job. Because especially in this climate, it's really hard to get through the HR screening. And if you have the connections, trust me, that's way better and way easier. So I think project manager, the biggest thing, the biggest challenge is actually managing yourself. That's the most difficult part. I believe you can practice it, whenever, wherever, because there's really nothing to do with the graduate program, and it's more about setting a goal and have yourself to execute the plan, and then when you go to the end, either it's a successful outcome or failure, you do the reflection, look at what you did, how much time, how much resource you take you to get there, and improve upon it.
The thing with Microsoft is that when you go through the application process, they usually say that, okay, you have three positions. There's test, dev, and PM. And you pick your area of preference, and then you do your application. The reality is that that's not true. They have a variety of different positions. They only bring it down to those three because it helps them identify who's more of the technical developer person and who's more of a business PM type person. And with me, I was a solution man. I want to use this time to also talk about the rotational program. And I'm sure it's not Microsoft. A lot of other companies do it. So in 2 years, I do 4 different jobs. I do 4 different roles with different teams and a different manager. And I graduate from that program in 2 years. And I'm a full-time employee, so I get all the benefits. I'm not an intern or anything. I am at the same level as any other starting employee, and salary-wise and benefits-wise, but I just get to do 4 different jobs in 2 years. And I can say that I use most of the lessons learned at the iSchool. Most of the courses, I carry that forward with me at work. I still have the notes. I still access some readings. I still quote some, textbook and some authors. So it helps. It will help you in one way or the other.
Don't worry about that you don't know the context of your company. If you are applying for a job, even if that's something you never learned, what you have to do is to show them that you're a quick learner and you can pick up quickly. And that's even better because you don't depend on your past experience to excel at a job. You depend on your capability to learn on the job, and that gives you potential. So to be honest with you, it's really on my own because I'm managing this project. If it went well, it flies, then we will have the cash and the visa will not become a problem because we can. I do actually have the equipment. The company is legit, and we can just process the application. If this project kind of went south, then it become kind of challenging because we might not have the cash flow to afford a lawyer and all that. So to be honest with you, I'm actually holding my own destiny here. And you had a good point that the bigger company they're more willing to process your visa. That um, the reason I take this job or the reason I'm kind of taking a risk here is really about what you learn. Because I think everybody here come from different countries. You have your own agenda and career paths want to achieve. But overall, it's really about how you learn from your early young career and be able to make better out of it in the later part. So that's what the expectation I give myself. Even if I fail in this project, I couldn't come up with a company. At least this good 3-4 months of experience could potentially lead me to a job. Or at least at the age 27, I could say, hey, I start a company. If I fail, I had that experience. That could be something that people don't even experience for entire life. And I wanted to do it, so I choose to do so.
At the end of the day, I think the experience matters. If it is something that you're extremely passionate about, or if it is an organization that is working on something that you truly believe in, I think you want to look at the company values, right? What are they trying? What are their goals? What is your everyday job going to look like? If all that works for you, then I say go for it. Hey, these are the experiences I got. This is where this is my place to shine, and this is what I did for them, and this is how I brought value to that organization. Unpaid internships a lot of times are with, some of them are like educational institutions or NGOs or stuff like that. And if there's something that you truly, believe in, you can take your lessons from the information, like how can technology help solve some of their problems, and maybe that's where you can shine and talk about it, in your resume or in an interview. So I don't think it should stop you from, taking it up. And it's a 3-month job. What is it? What's the big deal about it? Like, just go and have fun, and maybe it'll be a lot more fulfilling than any other paid job you have had. So I say go for it.
Like Ruta said, experience matters. And if that's something you really want, or you think your skill set would excel at, then that could be a good fit. Potentially, if you got paid, that's really nice. But if you can learn from that internship and be able to get a better full-time job, that might be worthwhile